What is going on, Bucks fans? Evan Wanish here, back at you with a news update from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two transactions, one re-signing, signing slash re-signing, and then one waive. So the Buccaneers have waived undrafted free agent linebacker Jeremy Banks, and with that open roster spot that is left by Jeremy Banks being waived, the Buccaneers, who it was reported that they had visited, had this person visit. They've now re-signed defensive lineman Will Gholston. So Will Gholston is back for an 11th season in Tampa Bay. Just continue to add some defensive line depth there. And Will Gholston's one of the longest tenured Buccaneers there is, drafted in 2013. So I believe the second longest, other than Levante David, who was drafted in 2012. So what Will Golston brings is just a veteran presence along the defensive line, some more experience to a group that is pretty young. Like, honestly, like, you got guys like Kalaji Kancey, obviously the first round pick, and then you got pass rushers like Yaya Diaby, Jose Ramirez. Like, those guys are going to need to know how to be professional football players. Like, they're going to need to know how to be pros. And I think the Buccaneers needed that leadership. So I think Golston provides that, and it's a familiarity thing. He knows the system, he knows the defense, he knows what the coaches are expecting. So I think it's a solid move. There's not much risk to it. You need these veterans. You can't have a roster full of 25, 26-year-old guys who don't have as much experience, because you need that leadership. You need those veteran presences there, and Golston provides that. So, like I said, he has agreed to terms with the Buccaneers to return to Tampa for an 11th season. Now, again, they had to make the roster spot. They waived Jeremy Banks, the linebacker, undrafted free agent linebacker out of Tennessee. So the rookies reported to training camp today. Jeremy Banks gets waived. The veterans are scheduled to report tomorrow. So this is being recorded on Monday night. Veterans are reporting Tuesday, July 25th. So now Golston is back into the fold for the Buccaneers, and I think it's a move that has upside. He's not going to provide a ton of pass rush help, but he's still a solid run defender. He can still play in the league, and like I mentioned, the leadership part of it, I think, is an intangible that you can't really measure. And I think it's important for a locker room on a day-to-day basis, especially one that lost a lot of veterans this offseason. I think it's important to have those veterans to hold down the fort when things are going bad. Don't let it spiral out of control. I think it's important to let those veterans, you know, right the ship, I guess you could say. So Golston's back in the mix. Will Golston is back in the mix, agreed to terms with the Buccaneers, and we'll see if the Buccaneers have any other moves. I wouldn't expect any more moves right now, but you never know. So we shall see. But let me know what you think about Will Golston returning to the Buccaneers on a presumably it's presumed to be a 1-year deal. So let me know what you guys think about Will Golston returning to the Bucks. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and talk soon.